Welcome back to today's question of the day. Blank James put the compass in his bag. We would not be lost in the forest, grumbled Sally. So the answer is going to be number 2, had James put the compass in his bag. So the word had here is basically the same meaning as if. If James put the compass in his bag, we would not be lost in the forest. So you can imagine it with a timeline, right? You have the start of the universe, and then the Milky Way is formed, the sun is formed, Earth is formed, the oceans form, life forms, and then you have this morning, right? This morning, if James had put the compass in his bag, then they would not be lost, right? In this different timeline, if time had been different, if history had been different, then the present day, right? Right now, we would be at home sipping hot chocolate. But instead, because, the real timeline, because James didn't do that, we are now lost in the forest, right? Did would mean that Sally has no idea. That would mean Sally doesn't know if we're lost in the forest, which Sally does. And Sally clearly knows that if James had done that, then we would not be lost in the forest, right? Sally knows all of this. Might is talking about the future. This isn't talking about the future. This is talking about what we would be doing right now if the past had been different. Not the future. Might is like, the card, the dice, it could be 6 or it could be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't know until you roll the dice, right? Or something like the coin could be heads or tails. You don't know unless you look, right? That's might. You're talking about the future, right? Or you're talking about an unknown. And then should is talking about good or bad. Now, obviously, being lost in the forest is bad, but that's not the question. The question isn't one of good or bad. The question is one of what would have happened had James done that. We all know it's bad. We all know that being lost in the forest is bad. There's not really much of a need to say that, right? So, yes, bit of a tricky one today. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.